Hello student, your syllabus is completed but we have a sufficient time to complete one chapter more. So today I am going to start your chapter 8. Chapter 7 now I will skip it. Afterwards I will teach you. Now we will start today chapter 8, which is given ratio, proportion and unitary method. In this chapter you know about the fractions. So some are the points given which is in your book already. So you have to read one time what is the difference between the fraction and the ratio and what is the meaning of fraction and the ratio. So let's start our exercise 8.1. Exercise 8.1. Okay. Exercise 8.1. Your question number 1 is given fill in the blanks. Okay, fill in the blanks. Look it here in your book. Okay, in your book, first question is given for the ratio 3:7, the antecedent is and the consequent is. Antecedent means the first term. First term is given 3. So you have to write here 3. And the consequent is given second term, which is given 7. So antecedent you have to write 3 and consequent you have to write 7. B number given for the ratio 13:21. The first term what given in your book? First term is given 13. So you have to write here 13. And the second term is given 21. So you have to just write here 21. Okay, same here. C number, if the first term is 17 and the second term is 23, then the ratio is given by, simply if first term is given 17 and second term is given 23, then you have to write in the ratio 17:23. Okay. D number, if the antecedent is 12 and the consequent is given 19:7, then the ratio is, simply antecedent means first ratio and the consequent is given second ratio. Just you have to write there 12:97. Understood? Remember it, you have to watch your video carefully because most of the students send me the wrong solution. Please, you have to see video one time and you have to solve like this. Now question number 2 is given, find the ratio between the following. We have to find the ratio. Question number 2 is given, question number 2A, okay, which is given 1 kg and 900 gram. Clear? So what to do here? Simply, just you have to write solution. Kg means kg. 1 kg is equal to how many gram? 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. And here how much given? 900 gram. Kg and gram both are different category. So you have to change it. Either kg change into gram or the gram change into kg. You just write here 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Clear? Now ratio you have to change into the ratio 1000 by 900. So 2020 both are in the similar place, you just cut it. Clear? 10 by 9 is your answer. You have to write 10:9. One more question I have to solve. Question number B. 90 paise and rupees 3.30 paise. Okay. So it is depend on you. Either paise you have to change into rupees, either rupees change into the paise. So better what you will do. Okay. It is depend on you. Okay. So I think we just change rupees into paise. So 3 rupees given 0.30 paise. So just change rupees into paise. So 3 multiply with 100 because 1 rupees is equal to 100 paise plus 30 because it is already given in paise. You just add it here. Okay. So 300 plus 30 is equal to 330 paise. Now simply you have to just change 90 by 330. Okay. 1010 because these two are in same place, you have to cut 3 table, 3 3 is a 9, 3 1 is 3, 3 1 is 3. So 3 is to 11 is your answer. Clear? Now, so question number C and D, I think D I have to solve it because little difficult is there and you have to be confused. So D number we have to solve. D number is given 2 hour 20 minute and 8 minute. What to do? Simply minute is given, hour is given. Better we will change hour into minute. So what we have to do? 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So here is given 2 hours. So 2 multiply with 60 plus 20 and 8 minute because we are changing here hour into minute. So this process you have to solve it. 60 multiply with 2, 120 plus 20, 140 by 8. So we have to cut in which table? 2 table. 2 table, 2 7 is 40, 2 4 is 8. Again we can use 2 table, 2 35 times and 2 2 is 4. So your answer will be 35 is to 2. Understood? Now move to question number 3. Question number 3 is given very easy question. Question number 3 is write the given ratio in their simplest form. Simplest form means we have to cut up to which we have to cut according to their table. So just you have to write it 1200, it means 1200 is equal to 500. You have to just use the table and cut in the short form. So 1200 by 500. You know that easy process is if 20 given numerator side and the 20 is given denominator side, then you have to easily cut it. Now 12 by 5 given, just you have to write 12 is to 5. It is called a simplest form. Understood? One more question, question number D. 2 by 7 is equal, ratio 7 by 6. Solution 2 by 7, ratio is given, you just write in the down 7 by 6. Okay, because it is given the ratio, so you have to write in the fraction way. So 2 by 7, underline give 7 by 6. Now solve it. 2 by 7, this 6 will be in upside and 7 will be in the downside. Okay, so is it possible to cut? No, just you have to multiply. 6 2 is 12, 7 7 is 49. It means 12 is to 49 is your correct answer. Understood? Question number 4 is given in a committee of 440 members. How many members are given? Just you have to note down here. Total members in a committee is given 440. Number of women is given 110. First of all, you will find the number of men. So simply number of man is equal to total member subtract with number of women. I have no space, so I am written here shortcut process. You have to write in long way. So 440 subtract with 110 is equal to 330. So number of men is given 330, number of women is given 110. And what you will do, you have to just find the ratio, the number of women and man in a committee. So you have to write the ratio of women and man in the committee is equal to women is given 110, man is given 330. You just cut it, 0 0 same, 11 1 is 11, 11 3 is 33. Your ratio is 1:3 is correct answer. Understood? Now, so today up to 1 to 4 I have to complete it. Tomorrow we will start 5 to 10. Thank you. And you have to practice also. Whatever is given in your syllabus, chapter 1 to 6. Is there any problem, you just ask to me. Thank you.